At the Emirates, the stadium erupted when Arsenal found the equaliser, but that roar carried a strange aftertaste, relief more than hunger. And in the echo of chanting you could hear the bigger problem. A team that controlled the ball but couldn't turn dominance into damage. Manchester City, after taking the lead, did something unexpected for them. Rather than press on with swagger, they retreated into a compact, defensive shell, inviting Arsenal to probe and punishing missed ideas. That decision by City exposed a recurring theme in Arsenal's performance: possession without a cutting edge. The Gunners passed, moved and circled the box, but the final pass, the decisive run, the sharpness in the penalty area was missing when it mattered most. This was not a match lost in a single mistake, but in a subtle pattern. Good control, inadequate incision, and a visible contentment parity arrived. It is worth underscoring that this was Arsenal's second dropped points this season. And in a title race where margins are measured in single moments, that kind of slip hands momentum to rivals and fuels doubt among supporters and critics alike. Observers noted the contrast between how elite sides behave when they level. Teams with championship hangovers tend to keep their heads down and immediately hunt the winner. Tonight, the celebration suggested a temporary satisfaction that can quickly calcify into complacency. The worry for Arsenal isn't simply the lost 2 points. It is the culture the reaction hints at. Are they a team that savours survival or a team that demands conquest? The match itself illustrated both promise and limitation. There were sequences of impressive build-up play and a midfield that dominated territory, but the final third felt like an afterthought too often. Shots were blocked, clever movement was met with stubborn defensive discipline, and a lack of clinical decision-making turned pressure into possession without consequence. Beyond tactics, the psychological red is striking. A side that pauses to celebrate parity may be showing the very mental ceiling that separates contenders from champions. With Liverpool and other competitors beginning the season full of promise, every point dropped reverberates. Arsenal's next fixtures will not only test their formation and fitness, but the mentality their manager is shaping. Will there be ruthlessness drilled into the final third, urgency in every equaliser, and a refusal to treat a draw as a satisfactory outcome? If adjustments aren't made, tonight's moment won't be an isolated headline, but an emblem of a season where near misses add up. Yet it's not all doom. The squad showed creativity, control, and a backbone that won them the equaliser. The pathway to title contention is still there, but it demands a shift. Turn possession into decisive actions, convert pressure into goals, and treat parity as a starting pistol rather than a finish line. The Emirates displayed both the talent and the question mark. The coming weeks will tell whether Arsenal's reaction tonight was an honest celebration of resilience or a dangerous sign of becoming content with less than their ambition.